Hello everybody, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to do the fights to get to the Malboro in Final Fantasy VII Remake. So first of all I'm going to be showing you the setup I use to do the Malboro fight. So here on Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith you want to have the Twin Stinger, Purple Pain, and Guard Stick as your weapons. These weapons help in giving you some defenses, some magic, and attack balance. So here on the materia I'm going to be showing you is you want everybody to at least have 2 HP ups, 2 MP ups, revival materia, healing materia. You want elemental materia with fire for the fights because the bombs use fire, and when you're fighting them up close you can absorb their fire. Same thing for Tifa, you want healing, revival, 2 MPs, 2 HP ups materia, and elemental fire, and ATB stagger materia on Tifa. The reason why you want to do this is because whenever you stagger an enemy, it fills her ATB bar right away, which allows you to use True Strike 2 times to increase their stagger percentage by 60%, which gives you a big DPS boost. And for Aerith, you want to use 2 HP ups. Lightning materia helps, this one is my favorite. Revival materia to use a rise. Healing materia with Magnify, so you can heal the entire party in one go. You want 2 magic ups, you can do as much magic damage as possible, and 2 MP ups so that you don't run out of MP. And for the battle setup for Cloud, you want Blade Burst, Triple Slash, Focus Thrust, and Counter Stance. You're not going to be using Counter Stance for this, but you're most likely going to use Focus Thrust. For Tifa, you want Unbridled Strength, Dive Kick, True Strike, and Focus Strike. The reason why you want to use Focus Strike and True Strike is Focus Strike helps you fill up the ATB bar and their stagger bar much faster, and True Strike is to raise their stagger percentage for maximum DPS. And here for Aerith, her battle settings doesn't really matter that much because you're going to manually input them anyway. So let's get right into the fight so I can show you how to just get through them as easily as possible. This is my way to do it. You can do it another way, but I found this to be efficient for me. So the first fight's gonna be the bomb. So the reason why you wanted the elemental with the fire materia is because since the bomb does fire damage and both Tifa and Cloud are going to be up close, the materia is going to be healing you instead of damaging you. What you want to do with Tifa and Cloud is use Focus Strike and Focus Thrust so you can raise the stagger bar as much as possible and as fast as possible. Tifa here, Focus Strike is especially good because every time you Focus Strike, it fills up her bar once again. And before you stagger it, you want to Unbridled Strength, so you can True Strike to raise the stagger bar percentage, and then after that you want to use Triangle. There you go, as you can see. Just beat that bomb down.
No surprises there.
Next fight is a Tonberry. Tonberry has Chef's Knife, so he's going to one-shot you, so what you want to do for this is attack it from behind and just use Tifa's Focus Strike, because with Focus Strike she dodges and attacks at the same time. And whenever the Tonberry's pressured, just keep spamming the abilities that raise the stagger bar. If you can, just dodge as much as possible and attack the Tonberry from behind. If you think the Tonberry is going to use Chef's Knife, just use your dodge and just get out of the way. And when the Tonberry is almost staggered, you want to Unbridled Strength 2 times and then True Strike 2 times and then use Triangle twice, just to raise the stagger bar up as much as possible and as fast as possible.
Good to go? Right. It's on you. My turn.
Let's go.
The third fight is going to be the Behemoth type 0. This one is fairly simple. You just want to keep your party up if they drop below half HP with Aerith's Kiraga. And just cripple it. I go for attacking the lower body first because it's much easier to attack it from behind so that its front claws don't swipe you. Just beat it down using Tifa's dive kick because it does a lot of damage, and whenever Aerith's magic is available, just Daga the lower body. Magic helps fight the Behemoth. Most of the enemies will always focus whoever you're controlling, so that's why you don't want to control Aerith, because then they'll go after her. Once you break the lower body, it's up. Next up is the upper body. Party members get low, just heal them back up, and just keep beating the Behemoth down.
You can do it.
Let's do this. Deal with that.
All set.
When the Behemoth is staggered, just True Strike it, uppercut it, just to raise the stagger percentage as much as possible, so then the other party members can do as much damage as possible to the Behemoth. And you just do it again. Destroy the lower body and then the upper body. It takes about 2 staggers to take out the Behemoth.
Get him. Cut. It's your turn.
Payback.
Yeah.
Calling fire.
And there we go, the Behemoth is down, and we're gonna move on to round 4 of the combat simulator fight.
And they're safe.
So the 4th round of the combat simulator fight is gonna be both the Tonberry and the bomb at the same time. What you wanna do first is focus the bomb and take it out fast. Because the Tonberry is not gonna attack you, it goes pretty slow. And the bomb is pretty easy to take out. Use the same methods used before to take it out. Just keep increasing the stagger bar with Tifa. Once it's staggered, just 2-strike, 2-strike, rolling uppercut, and then just beat it down. After that, you can focus the Tonberry with Tifa. It's really easy to fight it with Tifa. Because all you gotta do is wait till it's pressured and then just keep spamming focus strike. Because it can't chef's knife, or it tries to chef's knife. But when you focus strike, Tifa jumps back at the same time. And every time you focus strike, you get more ATB back. You just focus strike and dodge when you think it's gonna stab you.
I'll show you what I can do. You've got this.
You want to get it up to where you can stagger it. And then with Tifa, before it gets staggered, you want to unbridle strength, just so you can get that rise and fall up, true strike it, and just raise its stagger percentage as much as possible so you can do as much damage as you can. Triangle, true strike it, and dive kick to finish it off.
That's the way to do it.
And then you're going to get to round 5, which is the Malboro. The Malboro is not actually bad. It's really easy. All it does is poison you and attack whoever you're controlling. So what you want to do is just spam focus strike and focus thrust. You can just raise the stagger bar as much as possible until it staggers. Once it staggers, you should be able to kill it. The stagger bar takes a while to fill up, but it should be staggered by the time the Malbro is about half HP. And just keep your party members up if they're falling below health. At some point, the Malboro is going to use its signature move, which is Bad Breath, right here. And when it does Bad Breath, it'll just Bad Breath to whatever player it's going to focus. So what you want to do is just run around it and just hit it from the back. What Bad Breath does is it inflicts every single status element in the game on your character. So you'll be frogged, you'll be sleep, silenced. And after that, just rinse and repeat. It's a pretty easy fight. If you're going for the enemy mimicry trophy, you can learn Bad Breath off the Malboro. Just make sure you have the enemy skill materia equipped beforehand, and make sure you get hit by the Bad Breath with the character that has the materia equipped so you can learn the Bad Breath skill. And that's pretty much it. You just beat it down until it almost staggers. And when the Malbro is about to stagger, just unbridled strength to make sure that you get the triangle ability up so you can increase the stagger bar. And once it staggers with the ATB stagger materia, your ATB bar should be filled up all the way. Just use Tifa, true strike it, and then rise and fall it. Just increase that stagger bar as much as possible, and just beat it down. Here I'm going to use Infinity Zenj on Cloud, true strike it, and there you go. And once you complete this fight, you should unlock the trophy for defeating the Malboro. Thanks for watching the guide on how to fight the Malboro on Final Fantasy VII Remake. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Peace.